Welcome back guys to another reaction. In today's video, why do you think that a man after ghosting you, he comes back into your life? This guy, the moment he was done with you, he slept, he hooked up with you, he disappeared. But now after some time, he's now coming back into your life. First of all, we know that it's not very easy for a man to come back to you the moment he disappeared. There must be several reasons why he's coming back into your life. First of all, maybe he was seeing another woman outside there, but he's trying to weigh between you and that other woman, and things are not working out. He decided to come back to you. And then you've got other men who are just serial daters with women. He can't keep up with with one woman. He got multiple women in his cycle. That is the reason why he's coming back to you after ghosting. So guys, let's go straight into this video.
Never, and I mean never, trust a guy who does this. Men don't just ghost anymore. Now they submarine you. It's something that's become even more common than ghosting. Unlike traditional ghosting, submarining is when a guy disappears for a while. Like a submarine, he goes underneath the surface, but then suddenly he resurfaces out of nowhere, acting like as if nothing happened. And let me tell you, it's not because they were too busy, it's not because he lost interest, it's not because he doesn't think you're attractive anymore. Here's the truth. A man will submarine you for two reasons. One, similar to ghosting, a man will submarine you if there's someone else in his life that he's now prioritizing over you. But another reason is that some men have such a wide rotation of women that he simply cannot keep up with one woman in any kind of consistent way. So he has to make his rounds in order to keep all the girls interested. He'll go quiet, vanish, reappear, acting like nothing happened, because he's trying to fit you in without necessarily losing all his other options. Listen, I'm not saying this is okay. I'm not saying it's the right thing. No one should do this to anyone. But unfortunately, this is just how some men operate in the dating world today. If he suddenly pulls away and then comes back like nothing's happened, don't ignore the signs. He's submarining you, and he's either trying to figure out where you fit in his life, or he's just keeping you around in case things don't work out with the other girls.
Men who ghost you love you deep down. Because you see, with a lot of men, their number one priority in life is their mission in life, their place in the world. Their preoccupation every day is not, oh, who am I gonna marry? Who am I gonna marry? Relationship, wife, girlfriend. That's not their, at least, the emotionally healthy masculine man. That's not their number one preoccupation. But they are men, they have this animal side to them. So when they meet someone whom that animal side of themselves finds attractive, of course, it's going to activate their chase instinct. So in the beginning, they're going to happily and excitedly chase you. But after some time, if they're in a position in their lives where they perceive themselves as still incapable of being able to provide for and protect a woman, a wife, after a while of chasing you, when all those testosterone goes down and now their wiser part of themselves arise in their consciousness, they're gonna start asking themselves, oh, she's a great woman, she's fun to be with, I have a lot of fun times hanging out with her, connecting with her, relating to her. But am I in a position in my life right now where I'm able to provide for her and to protect her? Can I go deeper? And if the answer is no, if they feel in their hearts, I'm not yet in the position to take care of her right now, to provide for her, to protect her for whatever reason. Maybe they're not yet in a stable career. Maybe they're still figuring out what their life mission is, what their place in the world is. It can be a lot of things. So when they go through that phase, they're gonna start to pull away. They're pulling away, one, because they're processing their emotions. They wanna be sure how they truly feel about you. And two, if he pulls away for good for whatever reason. Could be that he's feeling like he's not the right one for you, but he cares about you, he loves you, so he's giving you the gift of space for the right man for you to come into your life. That's why he's pulling away. That's why he's ghosting. And a lot of women often take it the wrong way. When a man pulls away or ghosts her, a lot of women often projects her own wounds. She often projects, he ghosted or pulled away because I'm not good enough. All her unworthiness issues, her abandonment issues that are already inside her are going to come up to the surface. But life gave you a situation such as that in order for all those wounds inside you to come up to the surface of your conscious awareness, in order for you to heal them, for you to realize that all those unworthiness and abandonment beliefs that you are carrying inside you are not true. One, you are inherently worthy. Two, you're an adult, no one can abandon you. So yeah, you just gotta really have to trust God that the right man for you is gonna be very hard to lose. And even if one man goes now, it doesn't mean that he's gonna be a ghost forever. A lot of men who ghosted for years came back after a while, you know. If it's meant to be, it will be. You gotta trust in God, in yourself, and in your connection with the man. And you gotta trust the man. And even if the right man for you is gonna be very hard to lose, that's not your ticket to show up batshit crazy in your relating with the man, okay? You still have to do your inner work so you can do your part and you can show up powerfully, confidently, and lovingly in your relating with the man, especially the right man for you.
Things a guy will do when he still likes you, even after ghosting you. He will post on his story for you. Every single time you see a guy post on his story, and it's some kind of thirst trap or some kind of deep song or whatever, he is posting it for one specific girl. And there's a really easy way to see if you are that girl. You just gotta look at the timing of when it was uploaded. If he just started ghosting you, and then a few hours later some thirst trap pops up, yeah, it's for you. He is only posting that hoping that you're gonna swipe up, because he's trying to test whether or not you really like him. He will finally text you back. Now, I know this one's pretty self-explanatory, but the main thing that I'm trying to convey is that 50 to 60% of the time, when a guy ghosts a girl, it is just a test. Even when a guy is completely infatuated with a girl, he'll usually still ghost her at least once for a few days just to see how she'll react. And the sad part is that half the time you guys will never speak again. But if he is ghosting you and you're confused as to whether or not he really means it, there's a really easy way to check. All you gotta do is hit the share button, right there, and then hit Snapchat. This will show you a list of maybe 2 to 3 people who are checking your Snapchat the most. And if he's on that list, it means he's checking your Snap score constantly and still likes you because he's just waiting for you to text him back.
I've asked several men why they return back to a girl after ghosting, and some of these answers should really piss you off. To keep it unbiased, I made sure they were men that I was never in a romantic fling with. Let me just say that 9 times out of 10, they are coming back to waste your time. So until he has proved himself to you and he has shown you that he is a changed, healed version of himself, please leave that man alone. Don't tell them I told you, because I'm really about to put you onto some toxic games that they like to play. Here are some of the answers. This one, and I quote, "I like knowing that I can still have her. It's like a game to me." It's like a game to them, okay? It is for their male ego, it's for their validation. If that doesn't just give you the ultimate ick on that man coming back into your life, then let me continue to number 2. And I quote, "Usually when I'm going back to the girl, that means the girl that I replaced her with is no longer an option in my life." Continuing on, "I was just bored." He hit you up because he was bored. Not because he missed you, not because he liked you, because he had nothing else to do. Followed by, "I just wanted sex. I just wanted to hook up." He had no other option and he came to you because he knows that you would give it up to him. Take this as your sign to not give it up to him. This one really did it for me. I wanted to leave on my own terms. I didn't want her to have the last word. And lastly, I did really miss her. She was a great girl, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I was ready for a relationship. I get that you want to give him a second chance, but baby, if he doesn't come back with a purpose, leave that man where he's at. Leave him in the grave where you left him.
When he comes back, because he will, this is exactly what you say and do. When they send you the first message, you ignore it. You do not reply to the first message. If it's a phone call, you do not answer it. If they add you on a social media platform, you do not accept it. And you might be thinking, no, like I have to accept it because like what if they never reach out again? When they reach out to you, it's because they know you will pick up. They know that you will answer their text. They know that you will add them back on a social media platform. They know you will because they think that you're easily going to give in for it. However, when you don't, it is going to A, humble the fuck out of them, and B, they're going to have to work a little bit harder to get your attention. And they will, because at this point, they're going to be feeling a little bit embarrassed because they have reached out and you haven't replied. So them, with their massive heads and egos, they're going to be thinking, maybe she didn't see it, maybe she didn't get the message, maybe she didn't see my phone call. So they're going to do it again. They're going to reach out again to you, and this time you answer it and you just say, what's up, like, is everything okay? You don't react to them adding you back because they're going to be expecting you to, and then when you don't react to it in a good way, they're going to be like, oh, humbled. So you just act like them reaching out means that something is wrong. So you say like, what's up, what's wrong? And they're going to be like, no, nothing, I just wanted to say hi, like, how are you going, blah blah blah. This is what you say. You say, I'm really good, like I'm going really, really well, how are you? You act completely unfazed, completely unbothered. I don't care if you're jumping up and down screaming at the fact that he's contacted you. You act unfazed in the absolute slightest. He's going to be expecting you to say something along the lines of like, no, I'm not doing that well, like I really miss you, I'm so happy that you reached out to me, blah blah blah. You saying that you're going really well is literally going to piss him off. This next part is really important, okay? In the conversation, whether it's a day in, whether it's an hour in, whether it's 10 minutes into the conversation, he's going to hit you with the, have you been seeing anyone else? Like, how's your love life going? Sort of question. You say, yeah, I've seen a few people, but I'm just not really looking for a relationship right now. Yeah, I've seen a few people and like it went really well, but I'm just not really looking for a relationship. You hit him with that, he is gagged, he is speechless, he doesn't even know what to say. Because the reason why he ended it with you is because he wasn't looking for a relationship and maybe he thought you were, or he didn't want a relationship anymore but he knew that you did. So now you saying that you've ended it with people after him because you're not looking for a relationship is going to make him so angry. Because he's going to be thinking, no, I was the one that didn't want a relationship. And to finish it off really nicely, when he asks you why, you say this, and this is going to kill his insides. You are going to say, I just love being single. He is going to be so angry. Trust me, that works. He's going to be at your fucking feet doing everything he can to get you back, and you are just going to be like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. And if you want to get back to him, you have to make him fucking work for it, and you have to make him prove to you why you should take him back.
Here are reasons why a man will come back after ghosting you, all right? He'll come back into your life, reappear all of a sudden after ghosting. All right, ladies? So pay attention to this now. Number one is because he still thinks that he got you as an option. Right, he thinks that you ain't went nowhere. He think that you ain't going nowhere. So, and he's kind of done going to his other options at the moment, and he gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? He think that you still available. So, hey, let me hit old girl up. I ain't talked to her in a minute. Number two, all right. Number two, it's simply because he bored. All right, it's simply because he is bored. He bored. He ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? He just pretty much take you as a hobby at this point. And number three is because he wants some. He wants some of that poom poom. Let's be for real. He wants some of that poom poom, like, real bad. That's a big reason. That's probably the biggest reason why, a lot of times. So, hey, like and share part 2.
When you've been ghosted and that person all of a sudden comes back into your life,
Yes.
you could become a little bit more blinded because it feels nice that person came back.
Yeah, definitely be careful if you've been ghosted and he comes back into your life. I do feel that if you go back into it like nothing, and you could run that risk of them doing it again and be hurt by it again.
You want to know how to act when he ghosts you and then comes back, how to reply to him, what to say. Let me tell you a story before I tell you what to say. He's seeing you. You're treating him like a rock star. He's amazing. He's incredible. It's all fairy tales and it's just so juicy and lovely. You're now his fan. He's a rock star. He's starting to think, oh my God, I'm loving myself. I could probably do even better. She's not the be all and end all. There's so many women, many fish in the sea. I'm going to go out and see what I can do. So he ghosts you. He goes out, he does whatever he needs to do. And then, oh my God, he is not all he thought he was. For 2 weeks, he's maybe dated a girl, called another one, went out, and oh my God, his ego needs feeding again, because you're not exactly the right one for him, but you are somebody who makes him feel really good. He's come back and he's texted you, hey babe, how are you? WID, what you doing? What should we doing? So my question to you is this. You're born as you. This is your life. You get to navigate your own story and write your own book. How are you going to reply? Oh my God, hi, I'm so excited to hear from you. Yes, let's hang out, because I am so excited to be just like picked 3rd, 4th, 5th, 500th. If you do that, God bless you, do it. I don't mind. But make sure you know your position and your role. Don't complain about it later, because that's the worst thing. If you pick your position and you know your role, and then you're complaining about it and asking him all the time why he ghosts you, and asking him all this stuff and asking him to act different, why? You're signing up as an adult to this situation. I know what I would do, because I don't really want to play that game and play like 4th, 5th, 6th. I want to be number one to somebody, and somebody's out there who thinks of me as number one. So that's the person I would choose. So if somebody ghosts me, I would understand that they have realized that I am nice to have around, but not the best. So when they come back to me, I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to write them a soliloquy, a monologue about how rude they are. They're not rude. They just made life choices which I do not necessarily agree with being made on my expense. So how I would act is bored, because it's boring. Who is this person? I'm not going to entertain him. I could say hi back if I want to, but I probably won't want to. You know why? Because I'll be busy doing my own thing, building my own life, living this one life I get. One life. Are you crazy? How should I reply to him? Does it even matter? Does it even matter how you reply to him? I don't know. Reply with a jellyfish emoji, because it really doesn't matter. It's not going to make him think one way or another about you.
6 reasons why most men come back. Number 1, he sees that you are happy without him, and his ego is damaged. This will often cause him to reach out in hopes of trying to dictate your emotions to strengthen his ego. This is not love. This is jealousy. Number 2, he notices that you appear to be doing well or better, and may believe that you are beginning to move on. This belief prompts him to reach out in fear that when you finally and successfully move on, it will make it harder for him to return. He's not coming back because he loves you. He's coming back because he sees that he's losing access. Number 3, he is testing you. He is testing you to see if it is indeed possible to abandon you and return whenever he wants to. He's priming you for an extended roller coaster of emotions. If he knows that he can hurt you, disrespect you, break you, neglect you, then leave and decide when he will return. Then he'll most definitely continue to do it in hopes of continually breaking you down. The more you let him back in, the harder will it be for you to move on, or the harder it will be for you to move on with your life. He's not coming back because he misses you. He's not coming back because he loves you. He's coming back to see if he still has access to you, and he can do it whenever and come back. So that's why he's coming back. He's basically playing you. Number 4, he's either bored with the person he initially left you for, or the person is no longer interested in him. When a man leaves all of a sudden, where there is no proper explanation or a proper reason or a valid reason for him to do so, it is usually because they have taken an interest in someone new. He's not coming back into your life because he misses you or he has realized his mistakes. He is coming back because things did not work out for him in his new relationship or with his other girl. So him coming back is not that he cares for you. It's just that you are plan B for him. You are an option for him. You are not a priority. So don't you fall for those texts. Number 5, sex. And please, ladies, hear me out. This is what most women don't know. Men use sex as a point of ownership. And even when that relationship ends for whatever reasons, that man will add your name to a list of names of women he has been involved with. He will then reference or visit that list to see who he still controls emotionally. You remove your name from that list by refusing to allow him back into your life. Number 6. Yes, in some cases, a man returns because he regrets losing you. But it is always important to remember how and why that relationship ended in the first place. It makes no sense to allow him back into your life when you have spent most of the relationship uncertain as to how much you mean to him.
That's it for today, guys. Why or how you're supposed to respond as a woman or as a lady the moment a guy ghosted you and then he surfaces back. Why do these guys or these men, he ghosts you, disappears or submerges like a submarine in the waters and then resurfaces again? What is bringing him back into your life? First of all, we know that men are egocentric. This guy ghosted you, he's now coming back into your life. He was trying to weigh you and another woman. He was seeing you plus another woman too. It's like he was dating multiple women, but things are not working out. This is the reason why he's coming back to you. Another thing is that we've got men who cannot handle only one woman. He's got a circle of women. He's been surrounded by several women. He's a womanizer. Things are not working out well. Maybe he's actually going to each and every woman, maybe for example, for financial purposes, borrowing money from each and every woman. But he's seeing you as the only suitor. He's coming back to you. Another thing is that the moment a guy ghosts you, disappears and comes back, remember, men are egocentric. What goes into his mind, he's gonna be like, I've left this woman, it can't happen. And then he thinks you're maybe dating another man. He won't be happy. He won't sit there and see you being happy with another man. That is the reason he's coming back to you. So ladies, be on the lookout, be on the watch out about these guys ghosting you. It's high time you learned to be selfish to your body, learned to be selfish to your wombs, learn your worthiness, learn your femininity, and say no to this kind of men. So guys, thank you so much. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and bye bye for now.